Howdy, howdy. Okay, so we are still. Here we are. Chairs in the vent hole. Okay. These are the pages that I've gotten done so far. I am working on the last 2 or 3. I'm going to be doing them kind of plain because I went decorated up a bunch of the other stuff there. And by I mean just plain colors, no checkers, no. I went through the mystery bubbles and picked out some of a couple packs for the laces and stuff. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to continue on with posting on YouTube because the 30-minute video, like last night, I was uploading that. It went from 3:30 in the afternoon till 9:15 last night uploading, and it tanked my battery while it was doing it while my phone was plugged in. So, I don't know how I'm going to be able to continue. Now, I noticed other platforms, no problem. 30-minute video, it takes a little while, especially with the wonderful speeds we have around here. We are the 3rd slowest place in the nation, so until they ever get that fixed, it's going to take a while, but shouldn't take me almost 6 hours. So, yeah. All right, so I forgot what size we're doing here. So let's see. We started at 8 1/4. See what 8 1/4. Let's see, 8 1/4, 8, 7 3/4, 7 1/2, 7 1/4. Next one's 7 wide is the one we're doing now. And I have a boo-boo that I kind of messed up on. I can shorten it, to make it work. So we might be using it in here somewhere. So let me get rid of this because it is yellow. I don't know how I managed to do. Well, I used a pen for one instead of my little score thing, which I don't mind. I just wish it had been in black ink instead of blue. I'm going to make another page, a yellow and white page. And this has the fuzzy feeling construction paper is what I'm using for these two. And we're going to be doing the same things that we've been doing. It needs to be, the back needs to be 8 3/4 long. And I'm doing everything except for the width. I'm doing the width last after the page is already together. All right, so there's that. And then this gets scored. I need to move it away because somebody put a hole in the middle of my daggone board. Why would they put a hole to hang the thing in the middle of your thing? I don't know. Cutting corner somewhere. So anyway, 1/2 inch score line. I'll put that 1/2 inch on a whole number just to make it easy on myself. Come down to what would be 8 3/4. Let me make sure everything's straight here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3/4. And another score line. And then go 1/2 inch. And trim. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there we have those and that. I'll get my little thing here. And we've been putting this kind of at what we would consider 4-ish. Not exactly 4, not exactly 1/4. There's no mark for it. I do need a pen of some sort. think we'll go with that. Now I'm gonna keep my tape closer to this edge because the trimming that I'm gonna do to make the page shorter is gonna come off over here. And it is still just a little bit shorter. And all thing you have to do is and I've had a couple do that, where one was just a smidge bit shorter than the other, such as this. And just make sure that you don't hit that fold line on the one on the front, and trim the extra off there. Now we need to trim this to 7 inches. I did not like that noise. I'll be back, y'all. Sounded like a bunch of them had tried to take off real quick, and I thought maybe that those daggone dogs were around. I go out there and look, and everybody's just dirt bathing and laying around. And I have no idea where that noise came from. I know Cole, my Samani rooster, he's been nice, easygoing little chicken, you know. Never any kind of problems whatsoever. That son of a gun, since his hen went on the nest, he's become a nervous wreck. And, well, he's making me a nervous wreck. So, there you go. Any little thing, man. A blade of grass moves. He sounds off like, you know, they're being invaded from Mars. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use that right. We can wait and add it later. Let me see how it's going to look in here. No, I think we'll keep it plain for now. And if I change it, because I do want to go back to just plain type papers. I just want the gray in the center too. So this will go there, and then we have one more to make. Alright, so this needs to be 8.5 wide, 8 3/4 this way. That's the page base. We just have another page. Don't forget, we got the 1/2 inch score is the first thing we do. Move it to a whole number. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3/4. Put another score, another 1/2 inch, and we trim. Let me see if I can use this somehow or another. I think I could. Let me see. I'll have to line up. Let me see. To line it up. Just center there. Oh, it's going to have to go in there just a little bit more. There we go. All right. And the only thing that's doing is just decorating the front page here. I'll probably regret moving this, but here we're doing it anyway. There. This one's going to be trimmed down to 6 3/4. So, again, I'm just going to do about that much intake. 6 3/4. All right, here's the book. This page goes in next. And then this one. And this little flappy thing is part of my front cover. I just haven't tacked it down yet. I wanted to get my pages on and make sure that I get it where it needs to go when I finally do glue it down or tape it or whatever I do. And there goes the glue on the floor. Okay. And there we have it. And this will lay down here. I'll get a good crease in there. I'll score it good before I do put it down against the thing there. All right. And there we have it. We are ready to go on to the remainder of the book. I'm going to go set this over here, let it dry. Alright, so that leaves scraps, ribbons, bows, and all that good stuff left to put on here. I have beads and all kinds of things, so there's no telling what else we're going to be doing. I have a bunch of these scraps. I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible because it took 6 hours for me to upload yesterday's. I'm probably, something tells me, I think we're probably at 30 minutes now, so I will see y'all in a bit.